So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off.
to
The excitement
match.
already palpable.
Japan against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. And this is Hazard, in with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Basten! Van Basten! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's it's Pele! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Japan with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. Ball is over the line. Cross to the back post.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Makaleli. Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Ribéry takes control of it and he's on the move. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And he's managed to get rid. Now it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Borussia Dortmund are seeing more of the ball, but Van Basten! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Puskás. Shot could be on. Decent chance! That has ended up in no man's land. Rodri. Ødegaard. And here's Van Basten. It's Van Basten! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Hazard. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ødegaard. Van Dijk makes the interception. And it's Messi. That's a good run down the left. Out of play for a throw. Messi carries the ball down the right. And this is Hazard. He's had a shot! Goal! Japan! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentrate.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Saka. Hazard. Now it's Cruyff.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get free. They've got a corner here. It's their second corner of the game. Puskás tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Puskás charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, and the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, that was all about the quality of the ball, wasn't it? It couldn't have been placed any better.
Now it's Van Basten. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, just skips past his man. He's dealt with that really well. That's very neat. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's quick to snatch it back. Ødegaard. Oh, it's Van Basten. And Upamecano. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to...
And there's the end of the first half. We can review the first half.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Puskás is on his own. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, that's called taking one for your team, because a one-on-one situation was about to develop.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And it's Cancelo. Makaleli. It's run loose here. Pelé. Now it's Ribery. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now this could be a chance. Messi. De Ligt. Rodri. It's Makaleli. And this is Puskás. Now, can they get him away? And he's found a way past. And a shot! No mistake! The second half off to a spectacular start. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's Puskás. Ødegaard. Good purposeful running this. He's free, he has got space. Delivered, goes for a shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. Tries to get it clear. Borussia Dortmund have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on. He's through, it's one-on-one! He's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's been...
Oh, what a mistake! Pele has given away a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Makaleli. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to play him in. And the shot's on here. Takes a shot! In for the pieces! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Van Dijk certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Alexander-Arnold. Well, that looks a decent ball.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Hazard! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Hazard is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Chance, surely! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shot a goal! In he goes again! And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Nicely shaped ball. But that has not gone well. Makaleli. Foot in, and it's Van Dijk. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Van Basten.
Japan really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Khan claims it, and the danger passes. And this is Puskás. And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Puskás.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's running through. He's one-on-one.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Floated through. Alexander-Arnold calmly anticipates. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Hazard. Great chance! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And they've got rid.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's come to nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that's a good ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's lofted through here. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Now it's Van Basten. Knocks it into space. And this is Van Basten. Big chance, must be! Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, amongst many successful Asian players who have performed in Europe, I wonder how highly does this man, Shinsuke Nakamura, rank for you?
Pretty high, Peter.
He's having a hit! And There's an early warning shot across the bow.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
De Ligt. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ødegaard. De Ligt. For João Cancelo. Makelele. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Now it's Puskás, and it's Ødegaard. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh no. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Swung over. And he's let fly! Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Now it's Puskás. Still goalless. Nagatomo. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And he's decided to go for it. And no one is overly concerned about that.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
João Cancelo. Ødegaard. It's Makelele. And here's Van Basten. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Nagatomo. And Abe. Okazaki. That's gone for a throw-in. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And it's Rodri. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely weighted ball. Ono is in a really good position out wide. He rises! Goal! Japan! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Japan have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And no, that was never going to make it. João Cancelo. Nakamura, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Upamecano with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pass somewhat off target. He's going for goal! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Now it's Muto. Gets a good foot in there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Van Basten. Abe spots it and intercepts. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello everybody.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Long ball by the goalkeeper. And here's Van Basten. Good effort from distance.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Played out to the left flank. Ono has created one goal already. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's picked his way through. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tomiyasu is there, and he can pick it up. Keeper's got good distance on that. Borussia Dortmund still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Just about within shooting range. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Van Basten receives it in a wide position.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Now it's Puskas. And here's Ødegaard. Nagatomo. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Okazaki.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now here's the delivery. Oh, smashing header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. Nakamura delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Ødegaard, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Puskás, and it's Ødegaard. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Look at the space. Chance, surely! Cannavaro with the clearance.